Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do my daily reading with this Lenormand deck that I have. Mine is on its way here. It should be here any moment. Haha. The one I had made. See how it turned out. Of course, they're going to be bigger cards. You know, probably like that much bigger. But either way, I can always redo them. I wanted to see how it comes out, and I can go and scale them down and change every. I got excited over the deck, so either way, I didn't take the time. And actually, this is my first real Lenormand deck, and of course, I chopped the borders off to make it even smaller. So I really didn't know exactly how small they were, but I love this deck. Take it with me everywhere, have it in my pocket, sit around and shuffle it all the time. Really cool. So anyway, doing my daily reading, I lay the man card out and charged it. And charge it basically, you put your mental energy into it, see it as the person that you're reading for. So the man card would be me for the day. Um, Again, so a lot of times my dailies don't seem. Uh, Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. You know, I was actually expecting to see the writer show up, but it seems like the writer, because my deck's coming in, but it seems like that writer has a whole lot to do with. Well, it could be these two right here, as a matter of fact. But either way, with me, it's coming up with the FedEx and UPS truck. Every time it comes up, boom, they bring something in. Now today is just my deck is coming in through just regular mail, so they won't be delivering that. So either way, what I have for today, again, I laid the man card out, charged it, and actually I'm a couple places I'm looking about these inserts. I know a lot of people don't use them, but I would like to actually use these to see, you know, one, if I can get more, two, having a more of an understanding with them, uh, just so they add to the reading, or if something pops out while I'm reading, intuition wise, so I can have that meaning connected with whatever it is to make things clearer. So I did find a place, I think on Scribed, somebody has a list of them, and there was another place somebody had a website, but there's different places that have different meanings for the inserts. So I guess it's a personal thing. You find a system that works for you, works well for you, and use it that way. But anyway, what I have today, card number 13, I have the child sitting next to the ship. So, child, something tiny, something small. Uh, Use this as trips and see the motorized vehicle. You know, would be the ship. So small trips make sense to me. It also could be very well, uh, a trip concerning a child with the birds card here, because the final card I got was the birds, and reading all three as a whole. And I know these. This could be the communication. Again, I could be hearing from my mother or my aunt, or you know, more than likely, uh, you know, if there was some kind of communication, a phone call or something like that. Maybe talking about that, about the trip that they're going to make down, of course, to see the baby. That's been a big thing with them here lately, so you never know. Either way, uh, I kind of get small trip, you know, with the child and the ship next together. And this one here kind of confuses me. Birds and the ship. The ship is usually, it's taking trips. Also deals with long distances. And with it being a ship, going overseas. I was in the Navy, so that definitely makes a connection. So, um, foreigners are actually connected with this card, and it makes perfect sense with me. So that I could have some communication or talking or something with a foreigner. Maybe I take a small trip today, a little short trip, and there's some communication with a foreigner. Makes perfect sense. That'd be kind of like me going right down the street here. We have a little uh, convenience store, little teeny tiny town we live in, but the guy that owns it's from India. So you never know. I may, make a little short trip down there for some reason, which I do every now and then for something small or simple, and there could be some communication with that. But again, it could be a trip, and usually our trips, if we have to go shopping, we really don't have much to do, but then we might need to. But there seems to be definitely communication. This could be just a communication and talking about a trip, uh, some kind of travel that's going to be made. And again, like I said, with the children here, I'm not getting that real super clear. I can grab the book, see what the book says. Uh, see, 13 would be the child, and that is going to be. I'm looking it up in the book here. Small trip or foreign adoption, foster child, or small car or boat. Huh. Okay, well, we definitely got a small car that we're riding around in because the bigger one's having issues and needs a new battery put in it. And we're thinking about getting rid of it and getting another truck. It's always good to have a truck to haul stuff around in. And where we live, we have to haul trash off all the time. Nobody comes to get it. So, small trip. Hey, that works. Okay, the ship I'm going to have, let me look it up. 3 and 12, let me see what 3 and 12 say together. Now, this is a book, passengers. Well, you never know. Hey, that could be a child that takes a trip with us. You never know. Such as Michelle's niece. That's possible, but she's not really really young. I guess this normally would go into teenagers or so forth, but the way she is, she acts much younger than what she is, so that could be her. Could be. I'm not really getting her really really strong, so I was expecting again to see that rider card come in, but then I'm going to have to figure out that could be just the communications and would because it did come from a good distance, so but it's not a real long distance. Either way, the book that I'm using, which would be The Secrets of the Lenormand Oracle by Sylvie Steinbach, or Back, or whatever. You get the point. Okay, number 3, again, going back to it, it's going to be, again, passengers, tourists, foreigners, foreign language, plane. Well, there you go. But like I said, I think it's going to be kind of more likely a short trip and somebody dealing with somebody foreign and so forth. That we could take a little short trip. It's hard to tell with us. We just get up and go. And this is also because it is Mercury, is communications. A lot of times I get communication with siblings, so that's the reason I could well be talking about the trip with the child. But also Mercury deals with me, and I think about birds and their flying and their movement. So I get movement out of that also, which is a smaller movement. It could be with birds, a shorter distance. I'm thinking more of, here to just right down the road. Now, this could be actually taking the baby on a trip and talking to foreigners. Could be. Because Michelle, it's warm, it's nice out. She's talking about, maybe taking Gavin outside, so she may take a walk, put him in the stroller, and take a walk down to the store. That is possible. Definitely possible. So anyway, that's going to be my deal for the Lenormand cards today. And now I'm off to make a tarot video, and I'm anxiously waiting for my deck to come in the mail. Everybody have a great day.